Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back to my channel where we explore ancient archaeological science and history mysteries. Today we're going to be visiting one of the most famous prehistoric monuments in the world, Stonehenge. With its massive stone structures set in the rolling hills of Wiltshire, England, this iconic landmark has captured the imagination of people for centuries. But what new secrets has it been hiding all these years? Get ready, because today we're going to take you on a fascinating journey to uncover the mysteries of Stonehenge. First off, let's start with some breathtaking aerial shots of this iconic monument, giving you a sense of its grandeur and setting the stage for the mysteries that await us. So let's dive right in. Perched atop an ancient burial ground in the heart of England, Stonehenge stands as a testament to the ingenuity and determination of our prehistoric ancestors. But just how old is this magnificent structure? The answer may surprise you. Archaeologists estimate that Stonehenge was constructed in several phases, spanning from around 3000 BC to 2000 BC, with the earliest evidence suggesting human activity in the area dating back as far as 4,500 years ago. During the Neolithic period, Stonehenge was likely used for rituals and ceremonies related to the winter solstice. However, its purpose evolved over time, eventually serving as a burial ground during the Bronze Age. By the Iron Age, Stonehenge had fallen into disuse and was largely abandoned. It wasn't until the 19th century that excavations began to uncover its secrets, revealing a wealth of information about prehistoric Britain. But what exactly is Stonehenge, and how did it capture the minds of those who first built it? The name Stonehenge itself is derived from the Old English words mag stan, meaning stone, and henge, meaning enclosure. When we think of Stonehenge, we often imagine the iconic ring of standing stones that dominates the landscape. But there's much more to this site than meets the eye. The construction of Stonehenge was truly a Herculean feat of engineering, requiring immense physical effort and logistical skill. These massive stones, some weighing as much as 50 tons, were transported and erected without the aid of modern tools or machinery. In fact, erecting just one of these massive stones would have required the combined strength of over 5,000 people. And when you consider that there are over 30 of these great trilithons, you can see that the total amount of manpower needed was staggering. But how exactly were these stones moved and lifted into place? This is still a subject of ongoing debate among archaeologists and experts. One popular theory suggests that the stones were transported on sleds and then raised using a system of ramps and levers. Others believe that the stones were rolled along the ground using logs, or that they were dragged by teams of oxen. Recent research has also explored the use of earthworks and ditches to move the stones more efficiently, and the latest research shows that the builders of Stonehenge could have used a combination of techniques depending on the specific challenges of each site. For example, they may have used sleds and rollers on flat ground and ramps and levers on hillsides. What's more, the construction of Stonehenge was not a one-time event, but rather an ongoing process that took place over many centuries. As such, the builders may have had plenty of time to experiment with different methods and improve their techniques over time. But the question remains, why did they go through all this trouble? What was the purpose of Stonehenge? And how did they get them so perfectly lined up? First, let's talk about the amazing alignment of Stonehenge. You see, the stones of Stonehenge are arranged in such a way that they form a perfect circle, with each stone monolith standing at an angle to the next. But it's not just any angle. Each stone is oriented with incredible precision to the cardinal directions, with the entrance to the monument aligned with the rising sun on the summer solstice. This precise alignment suggests that the builders of Stonehenge had a deep understanding of astronomy and the natural world. They knew the exact length of a year and used this knowledge to create a calendar in stone. But that's not all. The stones are also aligned with other important celestial events, such as the winter solstice and the equinoxes. This suggests that Stonehenge was used as an astronomical observatory, allowing the builders to track the movement of the sun and other celestial bodies. Now let's move on to the theories surrounding the purpose of Stonehenge. There are many theories about what Stonehenge was used for, and no one knows for sure. But there are a few that stand out. Some archaeologists believe that Stonehenge was primarily a burial ground. Evidence has shown that the remains of hundreds of people were buried within the monument, with some dating back to the Neolithic period. Others argue that Stonehenge was a place of healing and that the stones were used for medicinal purposes. This theory is supported by the discovery of cremated human remains and animal bones within the monument, suggesting that it may have also been used as a temple or a place of worship. The discovery of a nearby cursus, a long, straight ditch that may have been used for processions or rituals, lends credence to this idea. Additionally, the presence of several human skulls found near the altar suggests that the site may have been associated with shamanism and other forms of spiritual practice. In recent years, a new theory has emerged, suggesting that Stonehenge was primarily an astronomical observatory. The monument's precise alignment with the solstices and equinoxes, as well as its proximity to other important astronomical sites in the region, supports this theory. Stonehenge may have been used by early astronomers to track the movement of the sun and other celestial bodies, allowing them to develop a deeper understanding of the natural world. Moreover, Stonehenge's function may have evolved over time. It's possible that it began as a burial ground and then took on new ceremonial and astronomical functions as the centuries passed. In conclusion, the purpose of Stonehenge remains a mystery, but one thing is certain: it was a place of great importance to the people who built it. Whether it was used for burials, healing, religious ceremonies, astronomical observations, or a combination of all three, Stonehenge stands as a testament to the ingenuity and spirituality of our prehistoric ancestors. These days, Stonehenge is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world, attracting over 1 million visitors each year. But with so many people coming to see this historic monument, it's important to take steps to protect it for future generations. That's why archaeologists are constantly working to study Stonehenge using the latest technology. One such project involved using ground-penetrating radar to create a detailed map of the area around Stonehenge. This technology allows researchers to see beneath the surface of the ground without digging, helping them to identify buried features such as ditches, foundations, and graves. Other projects are focused on understanding the environmental impact of tourism on Stonehenge. By studying how visitor behavior affects the local plants and animals, archaeologists can develop strategies to minimize the impact of tourism and preserve the natural beauty of the area. Despite these efforts, however, Stonehenge faces a number of threats, including climate change and rising sea levels. As the climate continues to change, the delicate balance of the ecosystem around Stonehenge will be disrupted, which could have a negative impact on the monument itself. Rising sea levels could also pose a threat, potentially causing erosion and damaging the stones. It's up to us to do everything we can to protect this iconic monument for future generations. So what can we do to help preserve Stonehenge? Well, for starters, we can support organizations that are working to protect the site, both financially and through volunteering our time. We can also be responsible tourists when we visit Stonehenge, staying on marked paths, not feeding the animals, and disposing of our waste properly. Finally, we can educate ourselves and others about Stonehenge and the importance of preserving it for future generations. And speaking of future generations, Stonehenge has captured the imaginations of people all over the world for centuries. It's inspired countless works of art, literature, and music, and it continues to be a popular destination for those seeking to connect with the past. Who knows what other secrets Stonehenge is hiding? With so much of our prehistoric past still unknown, there's always more to discover, and it's up to us to continue exploring, learning, and sharing our discoveries with the world. What are your thoughts on the latest news about Stonehenge? Do you have any theories about its purpose or construction? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more exciting updates on ancient archaeological science and history mysteries. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. Until next time, keep exploring. Keep asking questions and keep discovering the wonders of our ancient world.